Go natural. So tip number one is to be very gentle with your hair. Anytime you're combing it or if you're brushing it, you want to make sure that you're being very gentle and treating it like it's fragile, because it is very fragile. Because the more stress you put on your hair, the more it tends to break off or tends to be damaged. So you want to make sure you're being very gentle when handling your hair. Maybe even when you're combing your hair, detangle it in sections versus, just ripping through it with a brush or a comb. So be very, very gentle. Tip number two, when you're shampooing your hair, washing it, only wash your scalp. So you don't want to wash all of your hair because it can be very, very drying to the ends. So you want to only massage your scalp with the shampoo, get your scalp clean, and then whenever the water runs through it, it'll run through the rest of the strands of your hair. Tip number three is to wear a satin scarf on your head when you go to bed. So you can either use a satin scarf or you can also use a satin pillowcase, or both. So usually cotton can be very, very drying. So if you're using satin on your hair, it keeps it smooth and keeps it from breaking off. So that's a really good tip, especially at nighttime while you're sleeping. It helps to protect your hair from breaking off while you're asleep. Tip number four kind of ties in with my first tip with being gentle. You want to try to finger detangle your hair. So this isn't for everybody. I would definitely recommend trying it. It does, prevent more hair loss. You tend to lose more hair with a comb than you would your fingers. And that's a great way for you to just kind of feel through the tangles and get rid of them without actually ripping through your hair. So I do this sometimes when my hair is straight and also when it's curly. I just take my fingers, take a section and kind of start at the bottom and then work my way to the top and just keep running your fingers through until it's detangled. Or you can even do that before you detangle with the comb or brush to make the process a little bit easier. Tip number five is to deep condition your hair. So this is really important with keeping your hair moisturized and healthy. You can use, deep conditioners that you find at the store, or you can even make your own. So if you haven't seen my video on my hair mayonnaise treatment, that's a really good one to strengthen your hair and moisturize it. Some people use avocado, you can use bananas, you could use honey is a really good one. Olive oil is a great deep conditioner. So anything that you can put in your hair for longer than 30 minutes, even if you leave it on overnight to really just put the moisture back into your hair, is really, really good. Tip number six is to stimulate your scalp. So you could do this by massaging your scalp and get the blood flowing. You can also use different things to stimulate your scalp, like peppermint oil is a good one. Something that'll kind of get it tingling and kind of stimulate that hair growth a little bit more. Mainly is just getting the blood flowing. So even if you just put some oil on your hands and just massage, give yourself a scalp massage, that's a really easy way to do it. But you can also try peppermint oil if you want that extra tingle to stimulate your scalp. Go natural. So for this one, it's pretty much, avoiding putting chemicals in your hair, whether it be a relaxer or hair color. I have hair color in my hair a little bit. So really what I would recommend if you're going to dye your hair, to go, to a professional, or just make sure the brand that you're using is a safe one, because color can be very damaging and thinning to the hair. Once again, avoid chemicals, avoid relaxers. Best thing to do is just to go natural with your hair in its natural state for it to be the healthiest it can be. Know what works for your hair. So, with different products, you can try different products in your hair, see what works for you, different hair care routines. I would definitely, do your research, see, what you could try and what, fits your hair type. And stick with that. Whatever works for you, just keep going with it, because that's gonna keep your hair going, keep it healthy. And yeah, I hope this helps. If you guys didn't get to see part one of this video, go ahead and click on that below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.